Hello and good morning. Welcome to the meditation live stream. This is Scott. I hope that you are doing well and that you are in a good place. And here on my channel, we're practicing with multidimensional technique. And we're working with our body, emotion, mind, and relational dimension. These dimensions make us up. They construct our reality, so to speak. And when they work together with integration through awareness, we have a greater understanding of ourselves and each other, very useful for spiritual practice and for life. And we can make choices that come from a greater sense of wholeness, which is what we need and what each other, all of us need, as well as the world, for the sort of the future of mankind. So it's no small feat. And so here on my channel we do a practice, but first I do a brief talk, and then we will get into that practice and go for about half an hour today. And I'm not quite sure what to talk about today, but I've been rethinking a lot of the things that I'm up to in my life, and this is, I think, a good thing, even though it's rather uncomfortable. I think all of us can get caught or stuck in routine and patterns, and we long for and wish for a life that is of meaning and of value. And if you have meaning and value in your life, this is very good. And I'm not talking necessarily money. I'm talking about feeling purpose and that your talent is being utilized in life. And I think for many years my function in the world has been sort of put to use, and then recently I felt that there's a lot of sort of red tape that gets in the way of doing the things that I have always done. And I see this as a sign of change, like rapid change. And with the advent of artificial intelligence going to take quite a number of jobs in the next 5 years, people will want to think about meaning differently, maybe similarly to the way I am today. And if a machine can make art and music better than you, and you've studied it all your life, it kind of puts you in a place, doesn't it? It kind of, if you can type into a machine, make a beautiful painting, and it does it in 2 minutes, or less than that, it pops out in 30 seconds. It really changes the landscape of art, and I imagine pretty soon you could type into an AI and it will create a whole TV show or a movie flawlessly with every actor or actress that you would like in it. And, right now, it's still a little bit noticeable. You can tell if something's made by AI, but it's getting better and better. And one of the things that I've seen that maybe is important to mention is that, we're all headed for this kind of uncanny world soon. And one of the things that's being talked about is a person with a regulated nervous system and with mental health is going to be a new commodity, there'll be very few people with the ability to regulate themselves and have sanity, so to speak, in the definitions that you can add your own definition to what sanity means, right? So I think we're contributing to a future world of sanity and regulation and spiritual component of life that the machine, there's no way a machine will understand. It will just only replicate or simulate a spiritual world. It's not an actual spiritual world. And the connections that we seek to create, the attachments that we, healthy attachments, I mean, those of us that will be capable of healthily attaching will be dramatically transformed. So, that being said, I've been inspired by the Tao, and this is a translation by Damo Mitchell, and I'm reading the stanzas for pointing out instructions, kind of get you in the meditative mood. And today I am on shared heart. The sage has no fixed heart of his own. He takes the heart of the people as his own. Toward the good he shows kindness. This is a good one. Toward the good he shows kindness. Toward those who are not good he also shows kindness. Thus he embodies. To those who are trustworthy he is faithful. To those who are not trustworthy he is also faithful. Thus he embodies trust. The sage dwells in harmony with all beneath heaven. He holds his heart in undifferentiated stillness and regards the people of the world as if they were his own children. Very good. And then now we'll begin meditation with our eyes closed. Gently closing your eyes. And today we will tune into our body and begin to feel our body sensations. You can feel the temperature, the tingling, the pulsing, a sense of aliveness, energy. You can feel your body's contact with the earth underneath you, that which you are resting on or sitting on. You can begin the process of feeling, and then on the out breath, softening and melting down through your body and deep into the... And the in-breath is feeling, the out-breath is softening, melting like warm honey. And everywhere that the honey touches is cleansed, healed, purified, made whole as it melts down through you, deep into the earth where that energy is collected by the planet and recycled, transformed.